Richmond and sports reporter Mike Eliot were supposed to have in Florida. Work hard and bring back something for File 13. Well, this is what they came back with.
It was an assignment that required total dedication, complete concentration, and tireless thought. What with literally hundreds of ideas to choose from, we spent hours conceiving, imagining, reasoning, and deliberating. At first, we thought a baseball story was in line, the flavor of spring camp. So relaxing compared to the regular season. The ticket takers, souvenir sellers, concession operators, all content because there were so few faces in the crowd to fill Terry Park. Capacity 3,000. Those there were sunburned vacationers for the most part. How about some player profiles, we thought? Steve Busby's comeback would make an interesting story. George Brett, Clint Hurdle, or the guy they call the Mad Hungarian.
I'm actually a schizophrenic. When I put on a uniform and when I get into a competitive situation, I turn into the Mad Hungarian. When I'm off the field, I'm semi-human Al Roboski.
Well, the producer vetoed the Jekyll Hyde scenario due to lack of believability. As he did, he became totally preoccupied with the search for a storyline, considering, speculating, pondering, and reflecting. And after that eye-opening experience, we realized that what Fort Myers had become was a warm refuge for winter-weary Northerners. They came from New York, New Brunswick,
St. Louis, Missouri,
Connecticut, Wisconsin,
Youngstown, Ohio,
and anywhere that Old Man Winter had made life miserable. Yep, Fort Myers had become a traffic-snarled paradise. For once out of the car, there was volleyball, miles and miles of pure white sand. Plenty of seabirds to feed, and even a couple to talk to. The tranquil sound and smell of an endless ocean, and the beauty of the tropical shrubbery. It was a sanctuary, if you were on vacation. As for us, well, we were there to work, which became increasingly difficult, and a predicament that needed soothing. Ben Gay never had it so good. At this point, though, time was running short. We got desperate to find a story. How about the shrimp boats and the shrimpers that sail them? Not enough appeal. UFOs have universal appeal, but these seem to lack something, as did the hotel accommodations in the area. Not a room to be found. We even contemplated an in-depth report on ocean currents in the Gulf of Mexico. Finally, standing on Fort Myers Beach the last evening of our working vacation, we came to the humbling realization that maybe there wasn't a story for File 13 here. But given the chance, we know we could find one in the Bahamas.
We'll be back in April. We hope we hear from you.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and good night.
More, it's a little more than you receive or try to. Subsequently, to Wizzo, it makes no difference whether I am working to one person in a room or 5,000 people in an auditorium. My basic obligation is the same, and that is to entertain. That's the size of it.
File 13 was brought to you by Topeka Savings Association, now offering you free financial counseling.